And then just heard this voice from my phone go, "Still here, Chris."
Oh, no!
Right. Do you know what's really annoying? I need to get the wording right on this, and I've forgotten.
Have you forgotten it?
Nah, I know the whole story, but the punchline I just need to listen to because it is a good.
Do it
one.
quietly, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Where is it? Can you just cover your ears for a second? Yeah, I'm good.
Got it?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got the exact, because this story is from Chris Holland.
Yeah.
Chris Holland from Kitto. He's a big fan of the show. And he sent me this story like 8 days ago. He voice noted me this on LinkedIn, yeah. And and then we were talking around it, and I messaged him like a couple of days ago to say, hey, by the way, I'm not airing your voice notes. I like to listen to them when I'm prepping and in the car driving here or whatever. So, this is so good. I love things like this. Right. Chrissy Holland used to work within an agency as a marketing person, right? So this is COVID time. He got furloughed, and wasn't feeling great, thought he'd have a look around. And another agency, much bigger agency than the one he was at, came along, and there was a role there. And so he's going through the process, and he's interviewing. And this is like COVID time, right? So this is like when everyone's starting to learn how to bloody use Zoom and things like that. Now, you know, when you join a Zoom meeting, sometimes, you know, there's like a click the link to join it.
Yeah.
There's also like a dial-in phone number.
Yeah.
So his laptop mic was not working for some reason. So he joined the video on his laptop, and then he used his phone to dial into the dial-in number to do the audio.
Yeah.
Because he just couldn't get it to work. And it was a strange time. We were all learning. So he's on the call now, and this is like, he's done a few interviews, and then he's on this last interview with the big dog, the CEO of this company. And he's like, yeah, he's going through it. He's like, he's suggesting loads of change, and the CEO's like, yeah, I like it. He said like he was like, I'm bossing this, man. We are vibing. Like, he's listening to what I'm saying. He's picking up what I'm putting down. Like, this is good.
Yeah.
Right?
Good energy.
Good energy. Anyway, usual stuff. Interview comes to an end. They part ways, agree next steps or whatever it's going to be. He ends the meeting on his laptop, and this is him on his own in his flat, in his flat just by himself. And he says, he stood up and he goes, "Fucking nailed it!" Like cheering like for himself, which I love, right? And then from his desk, from the mobile phone, comes a voice saying, "Chris, I'm still here."
No!
The CEO
No.
had him go, "I fucking nailed it." And then obviously they laugh about it or whatever. And then he didn't get the job in the end with them, but not because of that, I don't think, but he just didn't get the job in the end from that. But how good is that? You could picture it, can't you?
I would put the phone down.
Yeah, I wouldn't have spoken to him.
I would have spoken to him.
I would have.
I would have put after that phone call, I would have swiftly gone on to Skyscanner, booked a one-way flight to, I don't know, anywhere but the UK.
Yeah.
And disappeared. And never come back. No.
I do stuff like that. Like, sometimes I'll finish a phone call and I'll be like buzzing off the back of it. Usually I voice note you and Luke.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, fucking get in, or like I might pop my head into the kitchen and be like, Cheryl, so this happened. But by myself, I do say things like, wicked, banging, let's go, da 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 da. I have a whole conversation myself. So I can picture Chris putting that go down and going, fucking, let me play it to you because it's a short one, this one.
Then when the call ended, I hung up the call on my laptop and just went on my own in my flat, "Fucking nailed it!" And then just heard this voice from my phone go, "Still here, Chris."
Oh, no.
Oh, it's so good.
Even worse, if you've got it, then fine.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
see, there's a couple of times yesterday I shit myself a bit because I wear Bluetooth headphones when I'm making calls. Because I can't listen to the consultants in the background, the noise, and I just like to focus. There was a couple of times, because sometimes there's a delay, isn't there, between the call, the call ending, as in what you hear, and your mobile phone, because it's like the Bluetooth connection.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of times where I was like, fucking bitch, or whatever, and then I was like, fuck, is it still on? It wasn't on. But I was like, I've got to stop doing that, because what if it is still on?
Yeah. And they catch it.
Yeah, and they catch it.
And they call you back.
No!
What was that you just said?
No!
I would die inside.
Oh, I die. And it's not even for my own business. I'm representing someone else.
Yeah.
I'd be in so much trouble.
People are paying you to do that.
I
It's not for them.
know.
But
It's giving me anxiety.
I used to do that all the time, though. What was my favourite one? My favourite one was always, oh, you're a very nice person. And then this just carry on. I used to have like a little internal dialogue with myself.
Well, you'd
about
say
people.
to them.
No, like let's say they said, please don't ever call me back.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, very nice of you. But I'd just be talking to myself.
Oh, when the call had ended?
Yeah, they'd cut it and then I'd start dialing again. But in between calls, I'm still talking because I'm talking to myself. I'm either gearing myself up to make phone calls, or I'm just like doing a match of the day analysis of what just happened. Like, do you know what I mean?
Sometimes you have to. If something like that happens, you have to just talk yourself around from it, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes some things you say, you're like, I don't want anyone to hear that.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. I was having a proper little natter the other day with a girl that works at one of my clients. And neither of us realised that the note takers were on. And it was like, oh God. And we realised right at the end. So we were frantically trying to get their CRM, my CRM open.
Oh no.
So that, because the moment the call goes down, the
it's
note
on
goes
the
to
CRM.
And then so she was like, right. I've got the CRM open, you push it, I'll hit refresh. When it comes through, I'll delete. And then I was like, well, you're going to have to master delete it, because she doesn't have the admin.
Oh no.
Anyway, and we were bitching about people.
Oh no.
Because we worked quite closely together on a couple of projects, and we were going.
No, you've got to be so careful.
We had such a week of crap, right? And we were both just like, let's just let it all out. And we were just going for it. And then and then I saw my note taker and I was like, oh, God. And then I saw hers. I was like, yeah. I feel like I've come alive now. Only 48 minutes in.
That's giving me anxiety. Right. Second story. So this is back in the day, the Wild West. We're just going to call it the Wild West.
Yes.
We love the Wild West stories, don't we? So this guy worked for an agency. MD, lovely guy. Really sweet, lovely guy. And then they had someone in finance who worked for them, sort of like their accountant / finance person, but probably was like a director level. Sometimes they are one of the directors. And this guy was slightly more shady. So they got the impression he moved in some pretty interesting circles.
Finance director.
Yeah, you just sort of get a vibe that someone's a bit dodge. He's one of those.
Right.
So proper contrast between the two, sweet and lovely, bit of a geezer.
Okay.
Maybe it was Ben Miller.
Yeah.
It wasn't. So there's one occasion where the company, they were on an incentive trip and they went to New York. And one of the things they did is they went up the Empire State Building. And have you been there?
Yeah.
So is it the bottom floor where they've got the list of all the businesses and what floor they're on? So whilst they're waiting for the lift, the MD notices that there's a firm on the list that owes them money. Because they work across, in America and stuff. So this accountant finance guy, on the way back down, decides to stop the lift at that floor and basically doorstep the guy. So they literally pulled him out of the office, down onto the street, frog marched him to a cash point, and they were like, we want our money. So he got out as much as he could, and then they made him write a check for the rest. And apparently, this was a tactic that between the two of them was quite common. So they would say someone wasn't paying them, they'd go and doorstop them. So the finance guy, bad cop, MD, good cop sort of thing. Obviously, this is mostly in the UK. So what they would do is they would get there, they'd go be in reception, they'd ask to speak to whoever.
Yeah.
While they're waiting for the manager or the owner of the business to come, the finance guy, he'd start measuring everything in the office with a tape measure and making notes in his book. Writing what computers they had, what phone systems,
he was he was a bloody bailiff.
Yeah. to give them the impression that they were just going to sell everything, all of the company's possessions to settle the debt, and it always worked because people would shit themselves and they'd be like, just give them the money, give them money. Yeah. Can you imagine like getting a tape measure out, measuring all the desks, like writing down all the phone systems, computers? Yeah, I'll have that.
That's so good.
It's a good tactic, though, isn't it?
A good tactic.
Maybe I don't know. I always get paid eventually, but it's a good idea. Isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
But you just wouldn't get that now, would you? Nah. Or would you? I don't think you would.
I think so you've got Backdoor Barry.
Yeah, but he doesn't do that.
Nah, he's actually a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's actually a lawyer.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
But there's another guy, isn't there? There was a Scottish fella, I forget his name now. There was this Scottish guy that used to do like debt collecting. He'd buy your debt from you for like, you'd get 40% or 60% of it, but you'd hand it over to him.
Yeah.
And he'd go to it. I'm pretty sure he used to just turn up. He's quite a big fella as well, from what I remember.
I mean, if it works. But I just thought that's funny. You're on a company incentive in New York. Oh, I recognise that business. Let's take a little visit there on the way back.
The frog march to the cash machine is the best.
Yeah.
We're not going to leave here without something. So
what a story from an incentive, though.
Oh, that's great.
You'd be loving it, wouldn't you? Yeah. You'd just be like watching and be like, this is great.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh,
but I liked that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. My second story is about I just want to make sure I've got the right term here. My second story. Yeah, okay. So, a recruitment agency is working with a number of external consultants like me, right? And it's for they're doing loads. So they're doing like a CRM project, automation, analytics. They're full shebang. Yeah, there's like work going on everywhere. They've got like a specialist person in for every little bit of it. And then there's one guy there who every time something comes up, he's like, yeah, I can do that. And they were like, can you? Like, how? Like, you're flat out. Like, how? Anyway, he's like, yeah, I can do it. Don't worry, I'll get it done. Yeah, don't worry, get it done. Like, these people are sitting there thinking, this fella, where does he sleep? He's like, he must be working around the clock, man.
He's a consultant, yeah?
Yeah, he's an external consultant like me. And he takes on this one extra bit of work, which is around like the onboarding users onto the new systems and training and stuff like that. And this document comes across as part of the pack that he's produced, and comes across, and it's all in a different language.
What?
There's like one part.
What language?
It's just completely different language. I want to say Tagalog. Is that what they speak in the Philippines?
No idea.
Filipino, it is what it's written in. And so they go back to me like, oh, mate, I don't know, something's happened with your machine. And he's flapping, like sweating. He's like, oh, mate, maybe something's happened to my laptop. He's like, oh no, what if I've been hacked? And like, it could be a virus. He's like, guys, this could be really serious. I'm going to have to go and deal with this like straight away. And anyway, so he gets up and goes and deals with it. And then a couple of the other consultants that are in the meeting as well, they're like, what's wrong with him? He's like, and they were like, let's have a look at the documentation. And you know, when you go into a document and you go into properties, you can see the author or last.
Oh, the location.
And the location, this and the other. Anyway, that whole pack was created by Maria in the Philippines. Had produced this whole document. So they cottoned on
that. You not even checked it?
Yeah. So they've cottoned on that's how this geezer does all this work, because he's outsourcing all of it to him, which again is not a problem if you just say that's what you're going to do, if you're going to get it done.
And make sure it's done properly.
Yeah. But because he didn't front it out, the COO and finance director, they were raging about it. They were like, hold on a second, because they were paying him his day rate here to do that work. Yeah. And they were like, why would you not just have that conversation with us? Anyway, he ended up getting bumped out of there. But mate, there's nothing wrong with what happened. The only thing wrong there is that you lied.
Yeah.
And why would you lie? So he's lost a great gig, great program to have on your belt. It's a very impressive project to have on your belt. And that's it, it's done.
Oh, imagine how you would feel being him, and they're like, oh, it's in a different language. You'd be like, oh my God.
Your heart would have dropped a bit. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, he got flustered
how
apparently.
Did he not read it?
Flustered. No, but the fact that he then lied again and went, could be a virus.
That would have been the point to say, oh, look, I actually outsourced it. There must be a problem here. Let me look into it.
Yeah. I would literally just said it must be one of my team members. I would have played it like that. And then when they say, which team member? I'm like, Maria.
Maria.
Maria. Have you not met her yet? Have I not introduced you?
Can't really introduce you because she doesn't live here.
Yeah. But I just think that these things, they're so stupid. Why would you lie about things like that? It's just like, just fun it out. And also, if you want to pick up the work to deliver it, and you're going to use an outsource, don't be greedy. Just give them a rate so you make some margin, and just don't be greedy. You'll get all the work anyway.
I think you just got to be honest.
You just get all the work anyway.
You just have to be honest. So big shout out to our second sponsor, but this is in absolutely no particular order, Pay Guardians. So I go into a lot of agencies that need payroll support, or they outsource their payroll to another company. And some of the stories I hear of past people they've used, or even the current providers they're using, are horrendous. And it all comes down to the service. The people in the business, the support they get. The whole point of outsourcing this to people is that it solves your problems and saves you time, not creates more stress and problems for you. So I can say this confidently because I have clients that use Pay Guardians. They are fantastic. Bev and Paris are amazing people. They care about their business and what they do and helping you recruitment agencies. So if you have a payroll provider where you outsource it and you're not happy with what you're getting at the moment, go and have a chat with them because they are fantastic. By the way, if I'm yawning at any point, it's not because you're boring me.
It's okay.
It's because I'm tired.
I know, yeah. I've yawned a couple of times. It's okay.
I'm trying to hold it. You know, you try and hold it in and it gets worse.
Yeah, it builds up.
Speaking of tiredness, you know, I said I was at max capacity. This is just an example. So I got to my hotel last night. And it was really, it's quite stuffy at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's not sunny,
close.
but it's close, yeah. So I got to this Premier Inn and my room was really warm. So it shows the room temperature and it was 23. I was like, no, we can't be having any of this.
No.
Like, I need it to be like 18 degrees in here.
Yeah.
So I turned it down. It wasn't doing anything. So I didn't get to my hotel till like 9:30, 9 o'clock. I had like work to do. So in the end, I was literally in like my pants, like working on my bed. So I was like, this is too hot.
Yeah.
Anyway, it wasn't cooling down. I was like, right, you're just going to sleep outside the covers. I was so tired, I actually did sleep.
Yeah.
But when you wake up and you feel minging, like stuffy and gross.
Yeah.
So I get up, get ready for the gym, go to the gym, come back, get out the shower, feel nice and refreshed. I look over. So I've got a picture. The picture will come up on the screen at this point. There's a fucking massive fan in the room. It's been there the whole time.
The whole time. And you just
It's like that. It's like that tall.
No.
It's massive.
You just didn't see
Didn't
it at
see
all.
it.
Oh my God.
And to add to it, there was a second fan in the wardrobe,
Oh, I bet.
which is open wardrobe on the floor. I was like, so you're telling me I could have had that on me and that on me at the same time?
Instead, you just got.
I didn't even see it this morning.
No.
When I noticed it, I was like, you need to go to bed, honey.
Yeah. Oh man, you must be shattered, man.
Yeah, I am.
To be missing like things like that. You sounded so done this morning when I saw you.
Yeah, I'm just done with like, all I want to do is go home and do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, not speak to it, be a hermit, basically.
Yeah.
But I can't do that till end of next week. But this weekend will be lovely. I'm going camping.
Yeah.
And it'll be very good. Out in nature, chilling with Joe.
Yeah,
Be
nice.
lovely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
It'll
the
be
Instagram
lovely.
stories.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I actually have to go home and do I got an audit report to finish up. I need to actually go do
And you're
some work.
hungover
I'm
as
so
well.
hungover. Do you know what? I just feel all right now. I just feel not so bad.
It's when you first get up, that's...
It was good this morning. But I can't complain at the moment because the World Cup's on. I love football. I love the World Cup. England won. We've got loads of work going on at the moment. Market feels okay. I feel like we've all got a bit of work on at the minute. And
definitely...
summer.
I think it's gone... I mean, I've got retained work on at the moment, so I'm okay. Don't know whether you've noticed... I haven't had as many meetings. I've got a few this afternoon, but there are already people in my pipeline. But there's not as many new sort of incoming, but I feel like it's steady.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not like it was last year.
Nah.
This time last year, no.
No, I think it's a million times better. Right. We're done?
We are done.
Wicked.
Oh, we've got to do sponsorship and that's it.
Do that after.
But we've got to do our exit
Yeah.
line, which I literally nearly forgot about, and then it came to me.
Remember, folks,
LinkedIn is not real life.